Guys, so I've got something interesting and exciting to share with you all in today's video. Trust me, you want to stick around because I'm not going to be sharing it alone. I have somebody here who is here to share this exciting update with you all. So please stick around with us while we get straight into the video. My special guest will introduce himself now and then we can get started.
My name's Simon Swigert and I'm Chief Operations Officer for Health Careers International from Australia.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
We are so happy to have you and we can't wait to hear everything you have for us today. Welcome.
Great, thank you. It's great to be here, great to be in Birmingham. We are talking to lots and lots of nurses around the country, and today we're in Birmingham, so we're really interested to hear everybody's story.
Welcome to the UK. They are all the way from Australia and they came bearing good news for everyone in the UK. So can you please tell us about the old and new Australian nursing registration process?
Sure. So Australia's just started to update its nursing registration process. The old process required any nurse who was trained internationally to go to do an online test called NCLEX and then come to Australia to do an OSCE test. That generally took somewhere between 9 and 12 months to complete. The couple of new pathways that the Nursing Board has opened up are two. One, both offer direct registration to Australia, so it's express registration based on whether you're trained in the UK or whether you're trained overseas and have worked in the UK, but you must have done your qualification after 2017 in order to be eligible for the second express pathway.
Okay, this is interesting. So please tell us, what are the eligibility criteria for this new pathway?
So as I said earlier, there's two pathways. The first pathway is that you are trained in the UK, so you might have done your Bachelor of Nursing in the UK, you're registered, and since 2017, you've worked for more than 1 year in hospitals in the UK. The second pathway is offering the option for nurses who have done their Bachelor overseas, so outside the UK, but you must have completed that Bachelor after 2017. Now that might be a Bachelor or a Diploma. You've then come to the UK, you've done your CBT and OSCE, you've then worked for more than 1 year in the UK, then you're eligible for Express Pathway number 2.
So now, does the work experience have to be for those that are registered and practiced as registered nurses, or does carers and healthcare assistants also qualify?
Sure. Really good question. So the work experience that a lot of nurses in the UK do will be really valuable when they apply for their employment in Australia, as well as when they apply for their skills assessment as part of their migration practice. So if you're working as a registered nurse, you may be qualified in that area, or you may also just be working in that area but have no qualification. Either way, we can help you to realise that qualification and then be able to transition to Australia. Now, your second part was for care workers.
Yes.
And care workers, there's a number of people who came to the UK as care workers. You would need to, in order to be eligible, you need to be a registered nurse, not so much a care worker. So you would either need to upgrade your qualification in the UK to be a registered nurse, and then you can progress on to the pathways. Unfortunately, there aren't too many pathways for care workers from the UK to be able to take up that registration.
For Nigerian nurses, for instance, or nurses from Ghana or India, or anywhere in the world really that are trained or working in the UK, can they move to Australia through this pathway?
So if you are a diploma nurse, you could be from Nigeria, Ghana, India. That 3-year diploma, at the moment, you're not eligible to apply for registration in Australia. However, very simple solution for you. You may complete a graduate certificate in advanced nursing, which is a course offered by the Institute of Health and Management, 6 months online in the UK, and then you're eligible to apply for registration in Australia. Remember, you must have completed your diploma qualification after the 1st of January 2017, and then you're eligible for the Express Pathway. If you didn't do it before January 2017, don't worry, because you still are eligible to then go and complete NCLEX and OSCE and still make your way to Australia.
Okay. There was something interesting you mentioned. Now, within 6 months of this online postgraduate certification in nursing, that is higher than a nursing degree. I don't think, it sounds really interesting. I don't think a lot of people know about this pathway or about this. Can you please throw more light on it?
Sure. So let me give you some really, really important information that might also open up new pathways for you as well. So a postgraduate certificate in advanced nursing is one level above a bachelor qualification in Australia and around the world. So by completing a graduate certificate in advanced nursing, you can take all of your learned experience that you might have done through your specialties, critical care, accident emergency, and you can turn that into a postgraduate specialisation qualification, which means you can then use that when you are working in Australia. Employers and the nursing board in Australia require you to be registered and trained as a specialist to work as a specialist. In the UK, you don't necessarily have to have that qualification. You're able to work in different wards at different times. So this is the perfect opportunity to be able to take your experience, gain the postgraduate qualification, and then move on to take up nursing registration in Australia.
So now, having established all the qualifications and certifications needed, let's talk about job opportunities for nurses in Australia.
Yeah.
What is it like?
So Australia has an acute shortage of nurses in a number of different areas. So job opportunities are many, particularly in the regional areas of Australia. So that might be areas out 3 to 4 hours outside the major cities of, say, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane or Perth. So those job opportunities often are looking for specialist nurses rather than for general staffing nurses as well. So in order to take the maximum opportunity, it's great if you've got that specialty qualification, if you've got that specialty experience, because that's going to help a lot when you then come to apply for jobs in Australia. Now, you can work all over Australia, and with a permanent residency visa, you're then a permanent resident of Australia, which means you can then you can then work in many parts of Australia in any hospital or health service based upon your visa. That's a really great opportunity compared to maybe the UK, where you can only work for one hospital or one trust for the whole time you're on your sponsored work visa. So Australia offers a lot more flexibility and a lot more flexibility in being able to then continue to build and develop your nursing career.
Okay. That makes sense. I understand that you've been in the UK for a few days or a few weeks. How's your stay in the UK been?
So far it's been really, the weather has been perfect. But everybody I talk to tells me don't get used to it because it's not going to last. But at the moment, sun's out. Everywhere we've been, we started in Ireland. We've now come down to, we're down to Birmingham. The weather has been fantastic. Everybody we've met's been great, and we've met some fantastic nurses. We've spoken to well over 350 nurses. All of them, everybody's got a different story, but everybody wants to come to Australia in some way as well. And there's some really unique differences between working in the UK and working in Australia. And one of those biggest differences is in Australia we work an 8-hour shift. Not a 12-hour shift, an 8-hour shift. And that's the general nursing shift. And so you'll work 38 hours per week, but you'll do that over 5 days or one shift per day. That might be a morning, might be an afternoon, might be an evening. And that's really great for work-life balance. It's really great for personal health, and it's really great for mental health as well. Another big difference we're finding is that the support that nurses receive in Australia tends to be a little bit more than they might receive in the UK. And we think that's Australia. We think that's really important to be able to keep our workforce happy, and so that nurses want to continue to be a nurse in Australia as well. And also, the weather gets better than this as well.
Well, for the weather, I agree with you, because UK weather can be so annoying sometimes. You mentioned that this is for nurses qualified after 2017. How about those that were qualified before 2017?
Sure. So the two express pathways, the new pathways which provide direct registration, no need for NCLEX or OSCE testing, are applied, as you said, for nurses who qualified after 2017. For those who qualified before 2017, there's still a registration pathway in Australia. However, that requires you to do an NCLEX test, that's an online test, and then do a one-day skills test in Australia to finalise your nursing registration. So for all of those fantastic nurses who have qualified before 2017, there is still that great opportunity to be able to take up registration in Australia, complete your NCLEX test online in the UK, and then come to Australia, complete your OSCE test, and then you'll be able to finalise your registration and then start applying for employment in Australia. So that opportunity still exists, but these other two pathways also then are for those who qualify after 2017, which provides that opportunity for direct registration straight to Australia.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much. You mentioned that while you're here, you've spoken with some nurses, you've met quite a few of them. Do you think they are better compensated in Australia than in the UK when it comes to payment and all? Because we know that money is very important.
And you're right, money is very important. That's the reason we work, and that also helps us have a great standard of living as well. So from what I'm seeing, I think nurses coming from the UK to Australia will be about 10, maybe 15% better off, but it's also where you're able to spend your money. So the standard of living is very, very important in Australia, and I think the standard of living for nurses coming to Australia from the UK will be a little bit better. A couple of things to remember as well. If you are postgraduate qualified as a nurse in Australia, you will also be paid 5% more for every hour that you work. That's an extra $6,000 or $7,000 per year that you'll earn purely by being postgraduate qualified. You'll also be eligible for shift allowances. You'll also be eligible for penalty rates on weekends and public holidays. In addition, Australia pays something that's really unique to Australia, and that's called leave loading. So when you take your annual leave, you'll be paid 17.5% extra for the time you're on holidays, simply so you've got some additional money to spend with your family to help you enjoy and improve your standard of living as well. So I think overall, nurses will be 10 to 15% better off, but the standard of living will be much higher, and I think the quality of life for a family overall will be much better as well.
Okay, thank you very much. This is quite interesting and eye-opening. Please, what's your final words for us before we go?
My final words would be now is the time. Now is the time to begin your journey towards Australia. Everyone's story is going to be a little bit different. You may be eligible for pathway number 1, pathway number 2, or you may have qualified before 2017, so you're working through pathway number 3. Everybody has got a different story. Get started now, and then you'll be able to realise your dream of working and living in Australia.
You guys have heard it from the horse's mouth. And guys, all the details, their contact details and links, everything you need will be in the description box. Feel free to click on it and reach out to them today. Okay, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you so much for coming.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing everybody in Australia.
All right guys, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye bye.